How are we doing today, guys? Thank you once again for joining me on Viper 9 Toy Videos. Today, we are continuing the Ninja Turtle line with the Donatello. If you're unfamiliar with him, he does machines and is, I guess, kind of like the second to Leonardo. On the back of the box, it does show a little bit of the details of the Donatello. The skateboard, the stand, the whoosh on the bow staff and everything like that. Gotta love that effect. I'm actually really am. I really am digging those effects opposed to what some of the other toy companies do, where they do like Marvel Universe. You know, I collect the 3.75-inch Marvel Universe, and Star Wars has done it a little bit, to where it's just a little plastic bit, see-through bit that fits onto the accessory. And sometimes they don't fit right, or they're sloppy, or you know, they just don't look as good. So I'm really digging what Joytoy did here, and actually gave them two different things. Like, he has the spinny bow staff, and then he has his standard bow staff. So there is the Donatello. Oh wow, he comes with a med pack, and that's a bulky bag too. That is interesting. So bulky bag, different thigh pouch. You remember the Leonardo had padding right there, or armor right there on the thighs, where Donatello has that pouch, and then he has the med pouch, as well as like some bags on his belt. That is super cool. Digging that. See how much of this I'll just be able to get out. A slice of pizza, which is different from the Leonardo's. So that's a unique slice of pizza between Donatello and Leo. A random wrench. Does it fit? Does it? It fits the bolt on his back. Kinda. It kind of fits the bolts on his back. That is awesome. And then he has the manhole cover stand that connects, and then the little turtle stand. And then I'm assuming he's going to have the same array of hands as kind of what Leo had. I'm just going to assume that they're going to share hands. Maybe in a little bit different color, but part saving process. Sorry. Easily lost pieces. I hate that. So yeah, so he has the one hand for holding weapons, left and right, and they kind of double up on those. I'm not seeing much of a difference. Oh, one actually has a little bit more spread fingers, and I think those are like the Raphael hands. But let's see. They're the same color. Yeah, they almost look identical to the Leo. So I think you'd be able to mix up the accessories and not really have any problem there. Let's see if this goes just a little bit better. Haha! If you remember with the Leo, we had a little bit of a problem popping those wrists. The wrong part of that barbell came out with the Leo. So there we go. So the Donatello does have the double ball joint neck. He's going to have the exact same articulation as Leo. Shoulder articulation is pretty decent. The chest pivot, I really like how the bottom of the shell is attached to the top half, so you have that better crunch articulation in the abs. Elbow articulation is not too bad, a little bit hindered from that shoulder, or from the pads, Barbell wrists, double joint on that. Barbell hips, thigh swivel, double joint knees. Once again, a little bit hindered from those free-floating pads. And then rocker ankles. And then one thing that's super rad, once again, is some of the armor is 2 pieces. So you're going to be able to remove that padding if you want, or swap it around. Ooh, look at that. He has a slot in the bag for the wrench. Oh, that's just as good as a holster right there, folks. Nice little slot for the wrench. And we're going to go ahead and get that fit into his hand. You can do the whole helicopter bow staff thing. Or you can, of course, just put the bow staff in Donatello's hand. Have it good to go. And of course, the classic over the shoulder. And one thing I will point out that I do find kind of hilarious is on the Leonardo and the Donatello, they're the exact same bucks, the exact same shells. The bandana's a little different. I think, are the head sculpts the same? The head sculpts are different. Donatello has the grin, where Leonardo is kind of menacing. But the feet, the hands, the legs, the shell, all of them are the same. And I like how they both have their weapon mounts bolted to their backpacks, or to their shells. And of course, Donatello was the one in the movie that was riding the skateboard in the 1989? He was going through, never pay full price for late pizza. Wise men say, there you go. Forgiveness is divine, but you never pay full price for late pizza. We'll go ahead and get that slice there, and then we're going to go ahead and bring them kasha. So there you have it. There is the Donatello for the Joytoy TMNT Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles figures, and I cannot wait to get into Raphael and Michelangelo and take a look at some more at these figures. Right there, guys, I'm going to go ahead and leave it with, hit that like, smash that follow if you haven't already, and thank you. Oh, wait, no, I didn't. Is that the same? Okay, sorry. The turtle phone looks to be the same as the rest of, or as Leonardo's. So, like I said, hit that like, smash that follow if you haven't already, and thank you for watching, guys.